I hope you guys are doing well out there on your Tuesday, and this is October 21st. It is. Yeah, so I'm just dropping in just for a second, but I missed this piece yesterday. I'm curious. I'm going to keep an eye on the piece. Apparently, according to the CT Post and, of course, some other mainstream news, that there was a guy, a man from Cartersville, Georgia, planned to, I don't want to say it, he planned to, dare I, blam the place at Hartsfield, which, I mean, I'm pretty familiar with Hartsfield and the security. So, story goes that this guy from Cartersville, Georgia, by the name of Billy Joe Cagle, I believe. According to this, Billy Joe Cagle was plotting to toot up Hartsfield, and the story goes that, hi Charlie Siegler, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Good morning to you. So apparently this guy was planning to, he apparently had told, apparently he was on social media saying that he was schizophrenic, and that he was going to go and toot up the airport. And apparently the cops out of Cartersville got enough tips that they were able to avert the disaster. But the thing is, like, I'm still trying to figure out, Hartsfield is just not some place that you can just go and just kind of, you can go there. Good morning, Freedom's March. How are you? So, Hartsfield, I'm very familiar with Hartsfield Airport. And I'm just thinking, the security there is tight, and it's also intense. TSA is very, very intense. So I'm still trying to figure out how this guy, how you just roll up outside the doors, and then you've got these items in your truck. Then it turns out, here's the deal. It's like this, allegedly the guy is, according to, I guess it's the police chief. I guess I'm not sure if he was out of Cartersville or if he was out of Clayton County, but he said that the guy was a convicted felon. So I'm just thinking, this guy's got, here we go. He's got this Alfa Romero. You know what I'm saying? Here I am self-censoring myself. He's got, oh, you did? Ah, interesting. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out, you just don't roll, as they say, you just don't roll up outside the airport and park and just start going in and talking to TSA agents. That's not typically how that works. Without somebody saying, typically there's somebody, I don't know, I'm thinking Sky Caps or somebody is on duty out there. Like, you can't park right here. So I'm just thinking, well, why didn't the madness kick off, before this guy before he even got to TSA? I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I just don't, I don't see how that worked out to even begin with. So you telling me there was nobody on the sidewalks, nobody directing traffic or whatnot. I haven't been to Hartsfield in a while. But that's, Hartsfield is, it's always busy over there. And I've worked there for some years. Let's just say that. We'll leave that right there. But yeah, I know that it's just not, you just can't do some of this stuff unless they've dropped, they're super lax right now. I'm just not, I don't know. Honestly, I guess I should have reached out to somebody, and I might still reach out to some friends of mine that still work there. But yeah, airport security is not, just before you get to TSA, it's already, the place is crawling with TSA. As soon as you walk in on land side, let me say that. But the fact that this guy got there and he's just pulling up, see, this is why it makes me think these stories, some of this stuff is scripted or something. Because if you're just pulling up out there and you've got ammo and you've got Alfa Romero, in the back of your truck, It just seems a little bit, it's either they're either super lax right now, or somebody dropped the ball, like even before. And thankfully, it was all averted. But at the same time, I'm still trying to figure out, I've never, I don't know. Even if I'm just flying through there and I park, you gotta get your car out of that lane. You can't stay there. You can't stay there in that lane. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I'll follow that story up, and I might even reach out to some people to say, what in the world is going on over there? I don't know anybody that works for TSA. I don't know anybody that works for TSA there right now, but there are other people, but I'm just saying, it's just interesting that all that kind of went down like that. And then the way this guy was able to get, how did he get this Alfa Romero, 15? And I don't know. I just find the whole situation a little bit bizarre. Yeah, I'm not sure what the motives were or anything. I'm not who Chester Rockwell 7306. I don't know what you're on about. He says, "Why are black women so loud and aggressive in fast food places?" Is that your question? Is that for me? I'm not sure. What I mean, what are you new to this channel? Or I mean, I'm not saying this is. Am I here to explain? What are you talking about? I mean, apparently you've been here. Have you been here before? I don't know. Do we have some stripes in the house? This is a little bizarre. I'm Gen X, black, and half fatigue. I don't know. I don't know, dear. You're not in the. I can't help you with that. I'm not. I can't do anything about any of that anxiety. Well, if you think it's real, then work with that. Don't please don't. You're distracting right now. Oh my gosh, Mara CT. Are you? I mean, how are you, Mara CT? Can you believe I'm getting at 6:11? I'm getting black fatigue questions. I don't really subscribe to narratives like that. What do you mean? I mean, it just sounds like some wordsmithing, word engineer, social engineering. Somebody's here pumping some of that. I guess it's, all, I mean, I guess streams, pumping streams, put that into my stream, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Apparently there's 8 people in here. But I don't know. I was talking about I saw this yesterday, the post about this Billy Joe Cagle attempting to blam, 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 Hartsfield. But I'm just finding that situation kind of bizarre. And yeah, I should have, as soon as I found out about it, I probably should have just reached out to some people and say, hey, what the heck is going on over there? I mean, are you guys working today? Where are you working today? I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm a little bit sensitive about certain industries, and that one is one. Yeah, and then a multitude of reasons. I mean, I know people there. Yeah, I know people there. That's a big deal. So, I don't know. They need to, as they say, tighten up. They need to tighten up the security around there. I don't know. I just don't know if this is going to trigger more, gun laws, or I don't know. I'm just saying that, it's just, it gets a little bit close to home, I don't know. I know a lot of people. I know some retirees. I know people that are retirees. I know people that are still working. I know some people that are wrapping it up, and yeah, it's just yeah. But yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But I hope you guys are doing well out there. So if I find anything else about that, I will let you know. But I think what I'll do is, I'll make a few calls or something today, but hopefully everything is good with that situation, and that they need to put somebody back on the sidewalk. I mean, what in the world? I mean, honestly, what happens is, let me just tell you this. Okay, so typically when somebody hits comes in the side, like if it was on land side, which I believe maybe it was. I'm not sure if it's on the north side or land side. Typically they will page you and say, your vehicle is, I don't know if the vehicle was unattended, like did he leave the vehicle outside the door and then come in? This just doesn't really add up. So I don't know. I mean, there's video of the guy talking to TSA, but I'm not sure how did he just get out and leave that behind is what I'm still trying to figure out. How do you just leave that? Who is this? A Dungeon Scronics? Dungeon Scronics? I don't know if you're new to the channel. I guess welcome in. I don't know, but I'm not gonna hang around too much longer. But I'm just gonna look into that piece a little bit. Yeah, I almost about to say I did a call one of my crazy family members. I mean, once I tag her in, it'll be like nonstop. I mean, she's been there for some years herself, for some decades. So, and then, yeah, I have family members in Atlanta and, via SD and, they're not native Atlantans, but, they just, people that, everybody knows somebody. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, Freedom's March. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, yeah, so I'm going to probably follow this story up and see what's going on. Actually, I didn't even see it until like late yesterday afternoon. Because if I had seen it sooner, I probably would have just made a couple of calls then. I mean, I don't even know I don't even know if ATC or any of that, what was going on. I don't even know, what happened with that, where it was anything delayed that was going through there, because, we always say, whether you're going to heaven or hell, you're going through ATL. So that's what, so that's what I'm saying. So I better get it together today. I got to do some extra timeouts. Seriously. Marcy T. Let's see. Marcy T says, Dungeon, are you being rude? I don't know what these people are on about, but you got to have that troll juice, fresh squeezed, right? Yikes. I appreciate you, Marcy. Marcy T, I appreciate it so much. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get out of here, and I guess I'll see if I can find something else. I'm sure I can. I just need to figure out, who. Yeah, because I have friends that, they wake up and I'm sure they're either flying through there. They're going through there today. They've been through the day. They're going through there this week, or they've already been, or they were already going through when this madness what's going on. They were already going through. They're already on the rotation. So we'll see what happens. Even people that are, we'll see. But I hope you guys are doing well out there. It is a Tuesday. It is a Tuesday, and I will probably see you guys later, if not with a follow up from that or something else. All right, guys. Well, you guys have a good rest of the day. Let me just say thanks to everybody that came in, and then I'm gonna make like a banana split. Okay, so let's do. Charlie Siegler, thank you so much for coming in. And of course, Freedom's March, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. And thank you for sharing me out. What is it? They say all attention is attention. So, it's all good. Bring them on. Bring everybody in. Marcy T, thank you so much for taking care of some of the nonsense. Taking care of the things that I don't have time to sift through, speaking of, my background and all this stuff. I don't know. I have a little project that I'm thinking about doing. There's a little project that there's a little bit of research in my background that I'm going to do. And I don't know. I just have an instinct about certain things. So I'm just curious. So I'll tell you, I don't know, Marcy, I might let you know about it because, you might be, who knows? We might have some more things in common. I don't know, but I'm going to look it up, but I'm going to get myself ready to get out of here. And, thank you, Flying Guillotine 22. I don't know. Maybe I should give my name, maybe I should give myself a 14. So actually, I'm gonna get a little bomber jacket. I'm actually gonna get one of those, a little bomber jacket with 14 on it. You okay? Okay, I got you. I got you. Got you. I got you. I got you. Freedom's March. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get a. I'm gonna get a bomber jacket with and YouTube, don't you flag me for that bomber jacket with a 14 on it. So I don't know. You're flashing your little 22 around here, and I imagine there's some significance to that. But I'm not going to peg you for that right now. I'm not going to tag you for it. Maybe you'll talk about it one day, or maybe you won't. But you know, yeah. But you know, I have a 14, and I don't know. Maybe I might have a new number. I'm thinking because of some dynamics that are going on. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, and thank you for burning a whopping 15 minutes and 56 seconds with me. He said, Catch 22 conundrum. Hey, have it your way. I appreciate it. But thank you guys so much, and please hit the like button. Yeah. So I'm gonna follow this up. I'm gonna follow this up on that situation out of Hartsfield. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that, and hopefully, yeah, I'll definitely do that. Charlie Siegler, thank you so much for coming in. Flying Guillotine, you too, you too. We'll see. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I've been writing I've been writing short stories during the daytime when I can get a break. I'm like, okay, you guys do this and I'll do this. You're doing it. Whatever I tell you to do, I'm doing it with you. I'm doing it with you. So I don't know. We'll see what happens today. And I don't know. Maybe I'll get them started on. I'm talking about some kids right now. Maybe we'll get them started on some narrative starters or something today. You know, we have to do something creative. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everything. And yeah, I guess keep your head on a swivel, I guess, for more news, you know, and yeah. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a great day. Maybe I'll see you later for sure.